have you read so far? I've already read about the background information of the cognitive code approach.
Would you mind sharing? There's only a little information about it in this book.
Yeah, sure. Wait, do you hear something?
Yes. What's that?
I know something you don't. I know something you will never know.
Where's the sound coming from?
Here, over here.
Oh, hi. How long have you been in there?
Just for a while. Well, not to be an eavesdropper, but I bet you need some help.
Wait, you seem familiar. Aha, you're our senior, right?
Yes, indeed.
And yeah, we actually need your help. Come over here.
We've been draining our brains a lot here, yet we can still figure it out.
What seems to be the cause of it exactly?
Cognitive code approach.
Ah, that? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We've already discussed that when I was in your year. Make sure to listen to me.
Go, spill it.
Jen B. Carroll and Kenneth Chastain, pioneers of cognitive code approach, revolutionized language learning by highlighting the involvement of cognitive process. It paved the way for more interactive and effective language learning. So, cognitive code learning is an approach to language teaching and learning that emphasizes understanding the cognitive processes involved in language acquisition, focusing on comprehension, problem solving, and understanding language structure and rules, as opposed to rote memorization and mechanical practice. It encourages learners to actively engage their cognitive abilities in the learning process, fostering a deeper and more meaningful understanding of the language.
So, it is all about the mind.
The mind? Isn't it that language comes from other people?
You mean like behaviorism?
Yes.
That was an early belief during the 1950s and 60s, the audiolingual method, which was based on behavior psychology that dominated American classrooms, but it had been largely replaced with principles of cognitive code approach in 1970s.
So, they realized that learning should not just be through imitation.
Definitely. Cognitive code approach values active engagement between the teacher and the student inside the classroom, since it is a student centered approach. In it, rote learning is avoided because language does not only require memorization. Students must learn about the rules and how it should be applied in all macro skills. In addition, prior knowledge of students is being considered since it is a belief that prior knowledge of students will lead to effective language learning. That is why the cognitive code approach emphasizes the importance of knowing the concepts first and for them to do extensive practices.
So, when teachers ask the students about their insights on the topic being introduced, as well as their experiences and also their takeaways after the lesson, those are all under the cognitive code approach.
Yes, indeed.
Good afternoon, class. How's your day so far? All right. That's good to know. So, last week we've discussed about phonology. As a recap, can anyone please state the definition of phonology? Yes, miss?
Phonology is the study of distribution of sounds and also the interaction of these sounds in the language.
Thank you. What about the topics under it that we discussed? Can someone please state about it? Yes, miss?
Last week, we studied the difference between nasal and vocal language. When we say nasal language, it refers to the language wherein sounds are released through nose while air is backed through mouth by lowering the soft palate. An example of nasal language is French. On the other hand, tonal language refers to the language wherein different words with different tonal inflections to convey different meaning, like the language method.
Indeed! It seems that everyone understood the topic very well. As your practice exercise, let's transcribe these words into phonetic transcription. Who wants to try? Marcus for number 1 and Giselle for number 2. Thank you. Thank you. Great job, guys. Both answers are correct. I guess you're ready for our next topic on linguistics, and that is morphology. Yes?
Ma'am, if my memory serves me right, morphology is the linguistic study of structures and formation of words, examining how morphemes, the smallest units of meanings, are combined in order to form another meaningful units.
Very well said. In addition to that class, morphology is a Greek and is made up of morph, which means shape or form, and ology, which means the study of something. I have a question for you guys. What do you think the smallest unit of a language? Do you have any idea?
A word?
Great guess, but do you have other guesses? Yes?
Morpheme po.
Awesome! That's it, morpheme. Morpheme is the smallest unit of a word, and it cannot be broken down to smaller, meaningful bits anymore. We already had a kick-off. Now, let me tell you what we're going to do with affixations and morpheme to create words or new ones. But before that, do you have any idea about such? Yes, Kate?
Morpheme. Ma'am, morpheme is like a DNA, right? That's why, as an example, we bound morpheme on. It means to negate something. That's why when it is added to the word do, it means to reverse something you did.
Thank you. Excellent, Kate. But let us Ryuko to dig the word rearrange. Can you please break it down for us?
Re is like hitting, the hitting repeats, and arrange is the action. So it's like rearranging all over again.
Very good. Let's test your knowledge with these words. So now let's test your knowledge about this. Can someone break it down for us? Yes?
For the first word, which is discomfort, the bound morpheme this means to not or to cancel something. That's why when it's added to the word comfort, it means not having comfort.
Yes? Next one? Yes?
In prevent, we have breathe, which means that we are preventing beforehand. Then vent is the action.
Next one. Thank you. Yes?
And the word misunderstood, miss is to miss, like getting it wrong, and understood is the essence, tricky but cool.
Thank you. Next one.
Outnumber. Out is like going beyond, and number is the core. It means numbers in abundance.
Thank you. Fantastic! Morphology is unlocking the secrets of words. Keep exploring, and we'll unravel more language wonders next time. Thank you, class.